Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on PrimeTime Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? Man, oh man, it seems like your boy Gervonta Tank Davis, even though he hasn't fought in 2024 yet, he's the most talked about in 2024. And right now, it's a lot of speculations on who Gervonta Tank Davis will fight next. And some hints are going around that are saying it could be Frank the Ghost Martin, that is. And the reason being is because Frank Martin posted on his page that he's ranked number 3 by the WBA. So what did that mean? You know what I mean? Is he hinting that, hey, WBA, I'm ranked number 3, put me up there with Tank? Or is they already in the talks behind the scenes trying to negotiate this big mega fight between Gervonta Tank Davis or now Abdul Wahid Davis versus Frank the Ghost Martin? Ooh, man, that would be a nice little delight for real. You know, because everybody has been talking to, trying to down Gervonta Tank Davis, talking about him, trying to raise they self up. I don't do that here on this channel. Not at all. Never have done it. All I do is report the truth, the evidence, the facts that I see from my own eyes. And from my own eyes is I see that all these guys are good. Gervonta Tank Davis, Steven Shakur, Devin the Dream Haney. All these guys are good. All these guys. But it's only going to be one. And, a lot of y'all be talking, but they ain't fought yet. A lot of y'all guys live in an imaginary world, and y'all love to make videos off imagination and speculations and anticipations. But I don't like no wations over here. I don't like to put no Asians on nothing. I like for it to be no limitations. I like it to be factual, actual. So you can miss me with all that hypothetical stuff that y'all be talking about. Right now, what we have is a new year, 2024. A lot of boxers are now trying to refigure, re-strategize, replan their moves. Their team is, the fighters is, the organizations, the people that's putting up the money, the people that got the stadiums, everybody is rethinking things. When you go into a new year, you got to figure out how to make more money, new money, bigger money, better money, easier money. It's supposed to be better than last year, right? So, that's what you have right now. You have a lot of fighters right now taking their time to be better than last year, to do it better than last year, to make more money than last year. So you're going to see people with crazier bids, crazier askings of things that they know they shouldn't get. But it is what it is. Now, would Frank Martin versus Gervonta Tank Davis be a mega fight? I don't think it would be a mega fight, but it would definitely be a big fight. Reason being is because it's really no legitimate belts on the line, which WBA raised Gervonta from regular to, the actual champion, WBA champion. So, which he said that he don't want no belt given to him. So maybe, just maybe, WBA is trying to put together a WBA championship official match for Gervonta Tank Davis. And that's probably what I'm assuming they're trying to do. Now, will Frank Martin oblige and take this fight? Hard to say. I think he would. I think Gervonta would be an easier fight for him than a Shakur Stevenson fight. because you remember it was a narrative going out there that it was Frank Martin versus Shakur Stevenson. But then that didn't materialize. It went to the wayside. So, it is what it is. A lot of fighters are taking their time and taking, real calculated steps towards whatever fight they choose to fight. And stepping into this new year, ain't nobody really trying to step into no loss, So everybody is picking their poison wisely, You still got Sabrina Matias, you still got Teofimo Lopez out there. Those are the other two big names that Devin Haney or Gervonta could even take. But will that happen? We don't know. It's so early into this year. A lot of things have not been ironed out yet. I am hearing a lot of stuff going across my desk, and I'm seeing it and I'm looking at it, but I'm not acting on everything just yet because it really has to have some serious merit to it for me to speak on it. It has to be some news to it. So that is the reason why, I know y'all guys are like, oh, Primetime hasn't dropped no videos. Well, because I don't like to just make up garbage, I understand guys are trying to keep up. They're trying to post every day, 3-4 times a day. I get all that. But hey, you ain't going to get that here because I ain't got time to just throw you something just to be throwing something. No, I want each and every video to have some kind of valid merit to it. So, with this video right here, this is about Gervonta Tank Davis and Frank the Ghost Martin. Now, I'm not down in either fighter. I don't do that on this channel. This is the most unbiased in the YouTube land. So, if you come here, you understand what you're getting, right? You get real sports talk here. You ain't getting no hypothetical situations. We could talk hypothetical. Oh, Gervonta, he could knock out Frank Ghost Martin. Oh, Frank Ghost Martin will give Gervonta some serious problems that he probably never had before. I get all that. I know if you want to hear that, then you can go to some of the other channels. But here on this channel right here, it's the real deal. I ain't got no time for no fillers. I ain't got no time to make up stuff and put some clickbait up there for you. I ain't got time for that. No, I really don't. So therefore, what I do is I give you the real unadulterated truth. I give you the real facts, the stuff that I can find, the stuff that I can show and prove, the stuff that makes sense, the stuff that has logical merit to it, and not just some hypothetical imaginary merit. Oh man, I wish Gervonta would fight Francis Ngannou. No, look, you ain't gonna get that here. Never. Sorry. I apologize if that's what you're looking for. You might well click on. But far as this channel right here, this is what I do. I give you the real. And the real is Gervonta Tank Davis and their team are still trying to strategize and figure out everything. They hear everything that's been heard. They see everything that's been done. So they know what the narratives are out. They know who said what and why. And some stuff will be ignored and some stuff will be addressed. But I tell you this much, Gervonta Tank Davis is one of the best, period. And until he's proven otherwise, everything everybody else says is just an opinion. So, it is what it is. Now, hey, do I want to see Gervonta fight the biggest names? Yes. And do I believe he will? Yes. Eventually, I believe that every fighter gets cornered into a part of their career to where eventually they have to fight everybody that didn't fight. And if they don't, then a lot of times that narrative runs away with them without them. So, it is what it is. I will say this much on Frank Martin's part. We haven't seen him in the ring in a very, very long time. And I think that Frank Martin has the tools to fight and be in the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis, but does he has the experience to beat a Gervonta Tank Davis, especially with, while he having that vicious uppercut. That's the only thing that you have to watch out for if you're Frank Martin going up against a Gervonta Tank Davis. You have to watch out for that vicious uppercut. Now, Frank Martin himself, he has power pretty much in both hands, so he would cause some very, very difficult positions for Gervonta Tank Davis when trying to use his uppercut and use his right hand. But I think, honestly, Gervonta Tank Davis just has a little bit too much experience in the boxing and the defense end for a Frank Martin. So that's my pick. I'm going to definitely pick Gervonta Tank Davis, even though any fighter has a fighting chance of winning, knocking out a fighter, winning by unanimous decision, fighter having an off night, yada, yada, yada. But we have yet to see Gervonta Tank Davis have an off night. Even when he have a few off rounds, he always figures out a way to expose his fighter and his opponent and get him out of there. So I don't expect anything different if that fight ever materialized. But anyway, I keep y'all up to date with everything. So you already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, PrimeTimeTalkTV.com, and copy some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love, about till next time.